morning from the sports desk. So Centurion Cricket Ground and FNB Stadium are now partners. It will see the stadiums explore commercial and hospitality opportunities and also co-hosting events. For more on the partnership, we are joined by Stadium Management SA CEO Bertie. Very good morning to you, Bertie. Thank you so much for your time. Please could you unpack this partnership with SuperSport Park for us? Exactly what are the reasons for the partnership and how exactly would it work? What can we expect from it?
Good morning and thank you for having me. Yeah, we've decided with the challenges that we've experienced during COVID times that the sporting industry and specifically the stadium industry needs to rejuvenate and find new revenue streams and think out of the box. So myself and Jacques Fall had a couple of discussions and we all know we are waiting the amended, not regulations, hopefully the liftment of the Disaster Management Act, and then the implementation of new legislation on how to deal with the opening of venues. And we decided to collaborate on that. We've got experience in different fields, sporting fields, and in different exposure to different commercial partners. So we decided to join forces and to exchange our, I believe that we're industry leaders, both entities, and to share some views and implement them.
So what exactly can then fans expect from this partnership, Bertie? If you could just explain that for me.
With the reopening of the venues, obviously we don't know where we are at the moment, what's going to be expected of venues. I see over the weekend, again, the Minister of Health indicated that there's definitely going to be regulations in place related to social distancing and limited opening of stadiums for fans. So we're looking at hosting some joint events. We're looking at sharing our suites. We've already concluded a suite exchange deal in terms of which we going to host some of our commercial partners at SuperSport Park, and they're going to do the same here.
Bertie, you know, I look at places like Australia, for example. You've got the MCG, you've got the Optus. Many of their stadiums, and it's not just Australia, but many of their stadiums are multi-purpose stadiums. And I just want to throw to you, why don't we have as many multi-purpose stadiums as other places? I mean, wouldn't this be more profitable to have multi-purpose stadiums?
No, definitely. And I think the FNB Stadium is an example of that. We host from political rallies, concerts, big church events, then sporting events. We even got the 94.7 cycle race starting and finishing at the FNB Stadium. The big challenge is preserving the pitches. And I think going forward, venues will need to have a look at that. To host a concert at the venue, you need at least 2 weeks pre-event and at least 4 weeks post-event to reinstate the pitch. So if you've got a host team, whether it be football, rugby or cricket, you have that challenges.
So, Bertie, I also I heard you earlier on talking about the fact that, you would welcome a further relaxation of regulations. So let's say government does then say that no more fans are allowed at stadiums. Would Stadium Management South Africa be ready to accept all of those fans into stadiums?
Yes, we will, but the question is what is going to be required?
Yeah.
As you know, currently the Disaster Management Act and the regulations dictate social distancing, screening of spectators. We don't know whether it's going to be a vaccine mandate, whether we still need to apply social distancing, and that will have a huge impact on the planning of events. You can just imagine if you need to check vaccine certificates, that's a total additional layer of security that you need to implement. And the flip side of that coin is the commercial and the cost involved in that.
Yeah, there's a lot to consider there with regard to those regulations, if they are indeed to be decreased. Thank you so much, Bertie. Thank you so much for your time. That was Stadium Management South Africa CEO, Bertie Grobbelaar. And